Story time on how I accidentally ate my cat.
This story starts a few months ago when I just adopted a kitten from the shelter. He was shy at first, but over time we started to learn to be comfortable with one another.
One night, however, I got home from work late, and I mean really late, so I decided to pick up some food from the supermarket. This supermarket was different though. It had a ton of weird stuff.
It was run by a weird man who had cages and cages of tropical birds. I looked around to find some sort of food I could take home and heat up, and I found a can of meat that seemed edible enough and went about my way.
After I got home, my kitten, George, was nowhere to be found. I called and called for her, but he was nowhere to be found.
After a while, I gave up looking. She was probably just off under my bed sleeping. I opened up the tin and started to eat. It tasted weird, like chewy and bland, kind of like catnip, but I thought nothing of it because I was so tired.
After I was done licking my fingers, I began to feel sick. I started throwing up profusely and had to take a dump that felt like a volcano. It was awful. I stayed up even later than I'd wanted, but eventually fell asleep in my bathtub.
I woke up still with my cat missing and a horrible headache. I walked over to my kitchen and found my cat. However, I was still hungry, so I cooked her and ate her instead of that horrible canned food.